Hello, welcome back. Last time, not a lot technically happened, but I guess I did execute a new solution on a puzzle, so that was nice. And sandbar, well, sandbar is sandbar. I'm going to walk away from this for now in the interest of progress. Maybe I'll take another quick look at it sometime. I mean, I'd like to get it done, but not now. To infinity! I've heard the name of this one too, and when I've heard the name of a puzzle, it's because somebody had problems with it and wanted to complain about it. Okay, that's a tall stack. Good thing I have infinite strength. Or these are just very light. Okay, this is daunting. This many elements in this game always is. Ouchie. Dead from both sides at once. Which is the same as being dead from just one side. If you're dead, you're dead. Okay, so we got a big stack of stuff, which, for one thing, it's a little bit challenging to unpack. Probably not ununpackable, though. I can do it. Okay, and a large field of spikes to cross, which is definitely unavoidable. Don't do that. Is it definitely unavoidable? Unless there's some way I can grab this from the top. Is there? Oh hey! The ground exists down there somewhere. I can't walk onto it, but it's there. It's not infinitely deep. So if this stack were a little taller, things could happen, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, I don't believe there's any way to unpack this without the spikes coming up. Spikes are going to come up. Okay. I think I have a rough idea of what I want to do. I think I have a near exact idea of what I want to do. Okay, I can already see something happening. Okay, where exactly do I want to shoot arrows? I think the location is... Well, where I want to might be different from where I do... No. This is... Wait, hang on. 2 arrows? Why 2? I feel like I only need 1 for what I'm doing. Or rather, that I only have enough crates to make use of 1. Maybe that's not true, though. So I was thinking... Without thinking too much more... Let's just try... Everything's awkward. You, out of the way. So if I stick those... And, ignore everything else. Suppose I did... yeah, sure, that's fine. If I'm not using that arrow right now, I won't worry about snapping it off. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, okay. This is getting real weird, but... okay, well, I'll take this with me for trying this out. So I'd go here, pick this up, put it over there, and not be able to do anything with it. Whoa. Okay. Fortunately, I have 2 arrows. Is that fortunate? What am I going to do with 2 arrows? Well, I didn't want to do that. So, what do I think the end state's going to look like? I think I'm walking across this field of spikes. Instead of thinking of going straight across, maybe I should be thinking rotationally. Hang on, with what I have right now... Why do you go clunk? With what I have right now, could I already go rotationally? Just to sort of get used to moving around in this space. Okay, now, hang on. Alright, so extending things. I could have two separate structures like this. Note that the bonfire is up there, but that means nothing. If I had two stairways like this... Let's try that. What if I had two stairways like this? Okay, this is... There's no reason to do that at this point. Right, so that's if I want them both in the same one. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'd rather have this. No, this. How do I unpack now? Like this. Alright, so that's one. Other's the same way, more or less. So then, perhaps things can happen. There are other options. There's also... like, say that. And why would that be better? I don't know yet. I just feel like it might be somehow. So I can heave that up. There's plenty I can do to rotate it around. Is there plenty? There's some I can do to rotate it around. Did I want to start at a different point? Have I just done something silly here? No, I can do that, but that's no good. Well, I can do this. I'm only moving laterally here. Okay, let's try the straightforward approach. I haven't tried that with these two shapes. Just to see if there's any chance that might just work the simple way. Kind of close, but no. Yeah, definitely need an angle, and I kind of see why. Like, I need... Otherwise, I'm just stuck carrying whichever end of the thing I happen to have picked up first. Let's do this down here, maybe? Because I was too north before, and I thought I could do something if I was one more south. Okay, and then I'm going straight forward? I don't know about this. Yeah, I'd love to pick up the bottom part of that, but I can't? It does seem a lot like I can't. I can squish this down, getting everybody stuck. Oh wait, I picked up the bottom part. Making some progress. Okay, and then I should be able to repeat that somehow? Like this little shuffle? Yes, okay, I shuffled. Okay, and then on this step of the shuffle, I should be able to just pick that up and put it in the fire. There we go. Neat! Oh, that was cool! Ha! Fun puzzle. Alright, Sandbar, I'm gonna leave you there for now. I'll come back to you. It's very dark here. So like the cat temple, it looks like there's a left and right path, but there's only a left. Okay. Alright, and suddenly it's snowy. So gonna be an ice mechanic? Dividing line! The water's back. I don't see anything especially icy here. Or at least, like, you know, mechanically slippery. Okay, there's a lot of distance here, and that's at the end of a... What the... Alright, so if I have to cover a lot of distance, it's not unlikely I might want a shape like this one. Okay, that's the height that's at, huh? Okay, maybe I actually want a shape more like this one. Or this one. Or maybe I don't. How do I get this as far as the fire now? Okay, for all I thought I knew about riding water currents, I've kind of forgotten some things at this point. Is there some way I could, No, not really. So now a 4-wide thingy is just as good at getting to those possessions as the L shape I made. Is it perhaps also good at something else? I mean, I can't just, like, reach out to that like this somehow. I'm only one away, but that's still definitely one away. I don't think I want to shoot anything. Can I, without even fastening anything, I can get as far as this and do nothing. Okay, there's a very finite amount of shapes I can make here. I need to be able to, like, pick these up from being over here, and then... what? I don't know. Okay, there are several other options. There's also... yeah, getting shot in the legs. That's one of them. That's a bad one. There's that one. If I've done that, I still don't have the distance to reach it with this configuration, of course. If I have... oh, hey, let's do this first and look at it. That would mean... this, I think? Okay, so I can pick that up from here. Yes, got it. Okay, so I want to bind those together in an L shape, I think. Probably doesn't matter which. Okay, but how do I do that? That won't do. I can't push farther than that. Okay, not so easy to do, huh? Okay, but maybe the flow of water can provide the force to stick the arrow into the thing. I'd imagine it probably can. It can, okay. And then I can reach it from here. I think that solves the puzzle. Because what I need to do from this point is just get over there. Put this like that, and I can do that. No, I need to grab it by the other end. Like this. Approximately. But a little different. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. Here is the abyss. Okay, that's walkable ground. Don't step there, it's gonna hurt real much. So we got the problem that that goes into the water if I do that. Huh, so watery levels have a place to sploosh things down below, but others just have, like, infinitely falling away. Well, not infinitely, but a drop-off that goes for a fair distance. Okay, so I can do the same trick here, if that's at the appropriate height, which it is. Well, if I had put that different. And then what? If I'm on top of the arrow shooter, I can reach. Okay, that's good. And then I think I can just make a little raft. That'll be of the appropriate shape to get this where it's going. Cool. Something like... that? Okay, it spent enough time in the fire, or no, that one anchored it in place. Either it spent enough time in the fire rafting by, or that one anchoring it in place was enough. I think it spent enough time in the fire, because it would have continued to have been carried by the rules that I know. Yeah, okay. So as long as it travels across 2 tiles in the fire, even if it's being carried, it'll burn enough. Right? Bermuda Triangle. That's a place in the real world, I think. Known for unusual phenomena. I think. Those 2 sentences are as much as I know about it. This looks like a mess. Alright, so multiple issues. There's this gap to cross, which doesn't leave a bridge behind it. There's this gap to cross, which requires me to have something. And then there's the fact that if I'm standing here, I don't get direct control over that. If I'm sticking to it, I'd better have a long poker and be able to pick that poker up again? Which I don't foresee happening. Okay, so what I was imagining... Oh, and also, there's other stuff going on too. Okay, there was another puzzle formatted much like this one, which, the way I resolved that was to stand on top of a crate here while carrying those. But do I need all 3 of them? I don't know. I guess this will bring 3 of the boxes to me. Oh, I died. And that caused them to stop flying and fall. Okay, so I need to set that up, but have a box in my hand. I think that's possible. Okay, so got a little interesting pre-puzzle here. I think all it takes is just that. Okay, so you're prepared. You go here. Building on prior knowledge, I appreciate this. So here's my shield. And my body's my other shield. And I had been thinking... I had been thinking... Apparently I'm not doing that anymore. Something, this shape, was what I wanted somewhere. Except it wasn't quite, but let's try it and see how it goes. I guess for this to work I need, that or so. So this'll stick. And go over there and be useless. Yeah, and I can't get a hold of it in a place where I keep hold of it and still stick that. Sure, I can make the noise, but it means nothing. I don't believe I can have prepared anything over here to address the incoming problems. Can I somehow get myself... No, there's no place this can go where it will... It bothers me a bit that I left that behind, but I think there's nothing I can do about that. Do I think that? No, I don't. No, I could have taken that with me. Probably. Problem is I don't know what I want to do. I could have made a different shape. But any shape I make... will still remain out of reach. So I guess the idea is if I could stick the belongings to this, then I could put it on top of you and send that whole package down the river. And get that to a place where it would land in the fire, like, say, like that. Which it still didn't. Okay, let me try and see if I can get all those crates with me. I think I can. Where that would involve starting with this, and just basically doing this twice. Oops. Because I have enough to do it. Camera, you're never in a place where I like you to be. Okay, I think this works. If I put that there, put this here, back off, I can pick you up and have everything. There we go. Okay, I have more resources. Okay, arrows are put in 2 different places. I could put them in the same box. How will having an additional crate help me here? I don't know of a way. While I might be able to, yeah, I might be able to fling something this way. I can't imagine what traveling from here to here would do for me. Nothing. It would do nothing. I can't imagine. There isn't anything that it will do. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't have an unpacking problem here because I can just unpack like this. I do need to bind two things together, which I will do this way. So here's my bridge, and I have two more things I can stick somehow. I can make another... No, something needs to stick to the belongings. Okay, and that something, as it sticks, can be a little closer to inReach like this. Not close enough. And if some part of this is there, the whole thing kind of is. How am I going to get a hold of that? Okay, now if I had had all... well, both arrows in the same crate, how would that change things? I'm not convinced I had no route forward from where I was, but I do note that I can do this instead, and I want to see what it does to the puzzle state. Sure. Takes a lot of work to just, like, do basic things here in this game. I'm sort of used to it, but at the same time, sort of not. I don't see how that's any good. Off by 1. No, this seems no good at all. I couldn't have, like, made a too wide bridge to structure to put here to catch that or anything, as far as I can tell. Could I do that now, though? And then, like, get across onto it? Okay, let's go back to having arrows in separate crates. Because I kind of had a new idea related to that. Will I remember it by the time I've undone that far? No, I've already forgotten. So I'm just going to hope I can reinvent the same thing that I was thinking about a moment ago. After I do all this effort to get things where they need to go. Yeah. Movement restrictions. You know that feeling when you, like... if you try to take off a jacket and your arms are kind of caught on something and just for a moment you have a whole lot of trouble moving them, that's kind of what this feels like sometimes. It's just like I'm trying to move my body parts around, but they just won't go where I want them to go because there's always something in the way. Okay, okay, I think I reinvented the same idea I had, which involves... there's Sleeves are too tight here, so I should have done this in another place, but let's... well, see, now I have that, and that's no good. Actually, it's probably fine, because I can just separate that way. I was gonna put, like... Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. Ah! Sleeves are too tight. Trying to come up with some way that I can maybe use the arrow trap as part of my something. And like step on it, then make a bridge here to cross the water. And what, like ride that to... Okay, right, so riding. The rules for riding were that my body has to be able to stop the thing that I want to ride, which would mean something like if the water went one more, then I could put this down, step here, and maybe ride it. But the water doesn't go one more. And even if I could do that, what good would that do? That would just knock this off into the abyss. This is Bermuda Triangle, not the abyss. Still though, the abyss is present, even if it's not named. I don't really see what else I can do here. I'm sure there's something, though. Okay, I'm looking at the geometry of this, and I think I'm seeing that I can influence this from the very start of the puzzle. Is there something I can do that's of use there? Ooh, okay. If there were a... Like if I could stick an arrow to this side of that... No. How would this do anything? No way to block that with my body. It's just the diagonal's a little too far away. Well, thought I had an idea, but I sure don't. Okay, so there is a shape of some interest here, which is, sure, ignoring that that just went in the drink. This shape does hold itself and block the water and let me get to the fire. Is there some way I can imagine having done that with the possessions already with me, though? Alternately, I could have bound an L shape and it stuck another crate in there. That would have dodged the possessions and still let me get next to the fire, but not low enough to grab them. So the core problem here... Well, one problem here is that I have two arrows. Well, the core problem is I can't pick up the possessions. That's the one that I'm currently trying to figure out. If I pick them up by sticking an arrow into them and then picking up what the arrow is stuck into... then that thing would be influenced by the water here. And one next to it also would, and that can't be at head level because this block is up one from where these two are. I can't move these up to stick the arrow into them. I can't move myself down. So I'm not making a 3, and I can't stand here or, you know, the equivalent on the other side either. So if I can't get my arms into those spots while this is stuck with an arrow, then that's not what I do. It seems like I can only stick an arrow into it from this side. Is that true? Even if I could stick one in from somewhere else, how would that help me? 2 arrows only. No way to impart momentum the way I want to impart it. Okay, I'm thinking of weird stuff like, once I've done this, let's see, that by itself still doesn't actually let me get back to my starting platform. And if I do that the other way around, then this just sinks, right? Not exactly, that's kind of nice. Ooh! Look at that cool little stairway. Cool, but I'm not with it. Could I be? I mean, I've already sent the belongings down there. Could I have not? I don't see how. Do I think I can somehow return to the first island? Like via this route? No. And if I were doing that, I might as well just cross this gap, because it's the same width. I can't have sent a crate ahead to press this down and, like, save one of the ash blocks. I just don't know what I want to do. Yeah, don't know what I want to do. Okay, so let's enumerate some possibilities here. At this point in the puzzle, I must have bound 2 crates together, so 1 arrow has to be used to make a 2-wide something to bridge across here. Things I can do with the other arrow. I can stick it together into a 3-wide structure, an L shape of one chirality, an L shape of the other chirality, or I can stick it into the belongings from only this channel, it seems. If I could stick it into them from here, that still wouldn't be any better than anything else. I just don't see any way that gets these into my hand, unless I'm back over here. If I'm back over here with all my stuff, there's like a lot of stuff I could do. So is that what I'm trying to do? Get back to the starting island? Yeah, like I'd be able to do that. It does kind of seem that way, though. Like, a lot of things point in that direction. However, a lot of things also just kind of drop the belongings in the water. Well, since I haven't worked with it much before, let's try an L shape. Okay, so that's unbound. Still have the opportunity to get that tight sleeve feeling again. Yeah, there it is. Okay, here's an L, and there is really no chirality here because I can just reorient it both ways. Okay. Any L is any other L. So, here's that. Great. Works exactly as I imagined. And doesn't help me at all. Well, an other way around would kind of point to the starting island, but... Oh, hang on. No, that still doesn't work. I was trying to see if I could, like, ride this the other way around. And that's still not right. Hey! Hey! Pick that up. Yeah, that's the L that gets back at the starting thingy. Well, now hang on, that's not required, is it? If I would, like... No. No, I can't. I don't know what to do here. Should I walk away from this puzzle? Yes, I'm making that decision. Okay. Trying real hard to be more ready to do that these days. There are reasons I don't like to, but I don't think they're good reasons. I have to talk myself into it every time, though. But, yeah, I think it's better to have, like, that effort go into the back of my head, and I can chew on it over the next couple of days, and maybe come up with a solution. Alright, yeah, so we got Bermuda Triangle left behind. That other one, what the heck is it called? I've completely forgotten. Did it start with an S? Yeah, it did. Sandbar. Alright, Sandbar, Bermuda Triangle. Both tricky, but that's my only unfinished business. And what's ahead? I'm curious. Let's look. 4 more fires up here. A pile of watermelons? What? And... oh, hello. Look what I found. An overworld sausage. Ooh. What's up with the watermelon slices, I wonder? I do not know. But okay, that has very much the look of an ending. Or at least some kind of format change. Alright, so we are getting close to something. I had a feeling we were. Okay, see you next time to try some of these.